Okay, at this moment, I am going to interview Karla regarding population growth. Okay, how would you define population growth?
I would define population growth as the growth of population over time.
All right. What are some reasons that you think populations increase and decrease over time?
Well, some of the reasons why population increases, it's because we don't have a well-defined system, or the government doesn't have control over the people that are having continuously children and children over time.
Okay. So, how can we measure population growth?
I would say we can measure population growth in statistics such as numbers, and then putting everything in graphs or like charts, and just kind of getting like a countdown of population in each city.
Okay. How can we sustain a constant population?
I would say having control of population and how many children there can be per family.
All right. Do you believe that population growth is a crisis? Why or why not?
Yes, I do believe it is a crisis because we are getting overwhelmed because there's a lot of people in the city, and I guess the resources are just going down every year because of our population.
Do you think people can just move to less crowded places to escape overcrowded areas? Or why do you think people aren't doing this?
I think that could be a good thing to do, such as moving to a less crowded place, because of course it wouldn't be as crowded as it is in the city, but at the same time, there's not going to be control over how many children there can be per family, or like their resources are not going to be as available as is in the city.
Do you believe the U.S. should be concerned with the growth in its population?
Yes, because if there's no control, then over the years we're just going to have the same problems over and over again, overpopulation, and I think that should be a great idea, just like in some other countries, like China, for example, where they have like certain amount of children per family. I think that should be something the government should implement in each family.
Okay. What are some potential issues the United States could begin to face if the population continues to grow?
I would say the resources, the food, I guess the taxes somehow, the money, the economy. I want to say also the building of homes, pretty much everywhere, because of course people need like a home. And pretty much I think just the basic resources that we need every day in life.
Do you think that Americans having fewer children would be a possible solution to overpopulation?
Yes. That's like a number one thing that should be implemented in each family.
Okay, if Americans did decide to have fewer children, do you think our social security system would suffer?
I wouldn't say no, because well, the less people there is in this world, somehow, the better for us, the more benefits we get. But at the same time, somehow it can affect us, such as the higher prices on some stuff, or like even the security system. It could be expensive somehow for some people, especially for those people that are kind of like in the middle of the economy. So yeah.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
No problem.